All right, if you're a teacher in the middle of your national board certification journey, you know what time it is. December is here, and it is the final all-out sprint. That finish line for collecting all of your evidence, yeah, it's just weeks away. So in this explainer, we are going to break down the exact system you need to master this deadline and do it with confidence. I mean, you feel it, right? That holiday rush, the end of semester grading, and then you have this looming NBCT deadline hanging over your head. It is a total pressure cooker. But what if you had a clear, actionable system? I promise you, you can absolutely conquer this. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take all that stress and turn it into a strategic advantage. We are laying out a super precise plan to get your evidence collection completely done, so you can walk into your winter break feeling accomplished and totally in control. Okay, let's dive right in. I want you to think of this as the December dash, because December 31st, it's not just New Year's Eve. For your portfolio, it is the absolute point of no return for collecting any more evidence. So, what's the mission for this month? Well, it really just boils down to these 4 critical tasks. You've got to lock in your 5 video recordings and finalize that collection of 20 student work samples. Then get all that stuff uploaded. And the final piece? Just starting the rough drafts of your commentaries. I know it sounds like a lot, but we're going to break down exactly how to manage it. First up, let's tackle what is, for a lot of people, the most daunting part, the videos. We are going to walk through a system for capturing some really compelling, high-scoring evidence without any of that last-minute panic. You know, the key here is to stop thinking about 5 videos and start thinking in mini deadlines. Aim to get your whole class instruction video done by the 10th, then your small group by the 15th, and an individual conference by the 20th. See what we did there? This schedule strategically leaves the end of the month totally free to capture 2 more videos as backups. You always want to have options. But hold on, before you hit record on any of those, we need to talk tech. There is absolutely nothing more frustrating than filming a fantastic lesson only to find out the audio is garbage or the video is all shaky. So let's make sure your setup is ready for prime time. The most important thing here is getting a device that can actually follow you as you teach. You do not want to be stuck in one spot like a statue. AI auto-tracking tools are perfect for this. They range from really affordable options like the PivoPod to more pro systems like Swivel. Honestly, the price doesn't matter as much as finding a tool that just lets you move naturally around your classroom. And listen, these are the little technical details that make a huge difference. Always use your phone's back camera. It's so much higher quality. Film in landscape mode, not portrait. A simple lavalier mic, one of those little clip-on ones, will be a total game changer for your audio. And please test your audio to make sure both you and your students can be heard clearly. And finally, try to position that camera at your student's eye level. It just gives the assessor a much better perspective. So why does all that tech stuff matter so much? Because it directly impacts your score. Just look at the difference here. A level 4 video requires technical excellence. But on the flip side, a video can be deemed ineffective just because of poor technical quality alone, like bad audio. Don't let tech be the reason a great lesson gets a low score. So, this right here, this is the target. This is what a level 4 video looks and sounds like. Beyond that clear audio and stable video, assessors need to see that you're differentiating instruction, that you have meaningful student engagement, and, here's the big one, proof that students are actively participating and actually learning. Your goal is to capture a lesson that showcases all of this. Okay, so we have a solid video plan. Now let's shift gears to the second huge pillar of your portfolio, your student work samples. And remember, this is not just about collecting a bunch of papers. It's about curating artifacts that tell a really powerful story of student growth. The magic number here is 20. That is your goal. These 20 pieces of evidence, they're going to become the backbone of your written commentary. So let's break down what those 20 samples should actually look like. And look, this isn't about just grabbing 20 random assignments. The structure is super intentional. You need 5 pre-assessment pieces to set a baseline, 10 formative samples to show all the learning in process, and then 5 summative examples to demonstrate mastery. It's all designed to showcase the entire learning journey, from start to finish. So what exactly makes a work sample accomplished? Well, for starters, you need to show a range of student ability levels and choose assignments that require higher order thinking. But honestly, the most critical piece of the puzzle is your feedback. Assessors are laser focused on comments that are specific, actionable, and clearly guide that student toward growth. So, you've filmed the videos, you've collected the work, now what? Probably the biggest mistake candidates make at this stage is just having a messy, disorganized pile of evidence. We're going to fix that right now with a simple but incredibly powerful system. For every single piece of evidence you're thinking about using, every video clip, every student paper, you have to run it through this quality control check. Ask yourself, does this show my impact? Is the student growth totally obvious? And most importantly, would a complete stranger, the assessor, understand why this matters without me explaining it? If the answer isn't a clear yes to all four, it might not be strong enough for your portfolio. And here it is. This is the system that will save your sanity. The 3-folder method. It's so simple. Folder 1 is your raw evidence dump. Just put everything in there. Folder 2 is for the curated pieces, the ones that passed your quality check, where you'll start adding notes. And Folder 3? That's for the absolute best of the best, the polished stuff that's ready for your commentary. So why all this intense focus on getting everything done by December 31st? It's all about one thing: winning back your winter break. The whole goal is to finish the collection phase now so you can dedicate your time later to the really important stuff, the analysis and the writing. This right here, this is the payoff. Just imagine a winter break where you are not scrambling to film one last lesson or find one more paper. Instead, picture yourself sitting down with a cup of coffee and your beautifully organized, analyzed evidence folder, ready to just write and reflect. That is the strategic advantage you're building for yourself right now. Look, by following this plan, you have done the heavy lifting. You've captured the moments in your classroom, you've collected the artifacts, and you've organized it all with a clear system. You have truly earned a break that is not about scrambling, but about focused, thoughtful writing. So that really just leaves one final thought. Your evidence is now portfolio gold. It's powerful, it's organized, and it is ready to go. The only question that remains is, how are you going to write the commentary that makes all of it shine for the assessors? That's your next step, and because of all the work you've just done, you are more than ready to take it on.